Don't follow your passions. In this video, I'll be going over why you should not follow your passion. Instead, you should be chasing skill mastery. So if you're new around here, my name is Rayyan Siddiqui. I work at Microsoft. And in this video, we'll be going over a book that I've been reading recently by Cal Newport, which is called Be So Good That They Can't Ignore You. And in this book has really changed my perspective. In this book, Cal Newport, he argues that the traditional advice that people give, follow your passion, does not apply. If you really think about it, passion always comes after skill mastery, he says. So people who are always say follow your passion, that's a bit of a wrong advice. So for example, if you ask a bunch of high school or college students, or even adults who are freshly off of university in their careers, if you ask them, what are you truly passionate about? Most of them will say drawing, music, dancing, art. For example, for me, it's either going to the gym or playing Formula 1 on my racing simulator. Like those are the two things that I'm like really, really passionate about. And all of these things which people are like deeply passionate about, it's super hard to make a career out of that. Like you have to accept that reality that it's fairly uncommon. Like with the exception of a few people that can be super successful at their passion without any significant returns, like in a long time scale. So what he argues in this book is that he divides two types of mindsets. So first, he says there's something called the craftsman mindset. So this is where your focus is what value you can provide to your job, to your workplace, to whatever you're doing. So what value you can provide. The other is the passion mindset, which a lot of people tend to subscribe to, but they get it wrong, which is what value my job or my workplace can provide me. Now, this is something that has changed my mind as well. Like in my job after reading this book, this is something I want to focus on, is on the craftsman mindset, the master mindset. Is I need to chase skill mastery. And if you're a student or even someone who's freshly new into industry or any type of job, your focus should be on amassing as much as skill capital, as he says in the book, career capital, as much as possible. So be so good that they can't ignore you. Like your impact is felt all across whatever you do. Like your focus is not passion. Your focus is not what the thing gives you. Your focus is what you give the thing, like what value you provide, what impact you can provide. So that should be your focus. And this is super key for students, especially looking like what they want to do, looking in across like different jobs, different industries. Whatever industry you decide to go into, whatever job, your focus should be to master skills. Your focus should not be what value that can provide me. And this is something I want to focus on as well, going on in my career, is what value I can provide to my job, what value I can provide to the stuff I do, instead of the opposite, is getting value. So that's the passion mindset. Another point that he makes is that a lot of people, they have these passion, they have this stuff that they're truly excited about that makes them happy, but they can't really get that to work. They're working jobs that they don't necessarily feel passionate about, don't feel happy about. And that leads to a tend of like a sadness inside, and that affects like a lot of different aspects of your life. Because ultimately, deep down, you know that you should be following your passion. You're hearing it all the time, but instead you're just not like feeling that connection with your job or whatever you do. So in this case, what you can do is try your best to adopt the craftsman mindset. Try to, whatever circumstance you have, whatever job you have, make your focus of mastering skills. Make your focus of being so good in that thing that people just can't ignore you. Like you're just a master at it. And once you master something, once you achieve a certain level of competence in something, then the passion follows. Then you start to feel excited about it. Like one example I can give with my personal journey, for example, my journey of learning programming, my journey of learning coding. Initially, it wasn't about passion. Like I wasn't necessarily happy about like spending so many hours on my computer alone, like at a young age, just learning stuff. Like it wasn't something that made me like happy. It was just the mindset of just accumulating skills. At that time, I just wanted to make a name for myself, like just do something. And that pushed me into going further, which now, after reaching a certain level of mastery in this field or a certain level of competence, then the passion follows. Now I'm passionate about my work. And this was only after putting in that work of mastering those skills, getting all your fundamentals down. And this is super key for someone who's any stage in life, wherever you are in life. This is super key, is focus on what value you can provide. Like even if it sucks in the short term a bit. In the long term, it's going to give you great returns. Focus on what value you can provide. Don't focus on what value the stuff that your job, your workplace provides you. This is something that is super key. And remember this also, is that passion always follows mastery. Once you've made the mindset, once you've made the choice of mastering something or learning a skill, after you've achieved a certain level of competence, then the passion follows. Then you start to feel excited about it. So just remember to keep these things in mind. I thought I'd share a couple of lessons that I've been reading with a new book that I took on about a month. I haven't finished it yet. I'm almost done. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it and what videos you'd like me to make in the future. Let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.